handed it to him. Silently trigger system commands in my heart. Complete the incomplete talent template. The next second, the rule fragments crystallized. It instantly turned into a colorless mist of light. There is no resistance. Directly dissolved in Nangang Xiao's body. His whole body instantly froze in place. His eyes were full of disbelief. Look down at your hands. Feel the changes in your body. What is this? Nangang Xiao's voice trembled. He could feel it clearly. A steady stream of powerful power gushed out from the depths of the body. The long silent power of the contract is crazy and skyrocketing. The barriers and the meridians are being quickly broken through. That long-lost sense of strength is back. At the same time, an invisible message. At the same time, it came to the minds of Nangang Xiao and me. Level 5 Clawed Golden Dragon Template. Fragmented 11 regular fragments crystallized. 12 regular fragments crystallized. It turned out that his template was only one regular fragment crystallized. It can completely complete this one in my hands. It directly pulled the incompleteness to the last step. Nangang Xiao trembled with excitement. Without saying a word, turned around and ran back to his apartment next door. Soon, he also held a small template grade detector. Run back. This is what he asked for from the city lord's father. Used to detect one's own talent template level. Accurate and unmistakable. He turned on the detector with trembling hands. Close to your wrist. The instrument immediately made a dripping sound. Within a few seconds, the test results were displayed directly. S is level 4 Clawed Dragon King template. Nangang Xiao was completely stunned. Stand motionless. His eyes were full of ecstasy and disbelief. Jump straight from C to SS. This is a seismic change. It was a miracle that he couldn't even think of. At this moment, there was another knock outside the door. There is also the loud voice of the bald instructor. Last night's snack. Chen Mingxi immediately went to the highest command of the city moat. There are important leaders who are summoned everywhere. No delay. I responded to the door. Received the instructor. Let's go right away. Nangang Xiao then came back to his senses. He rushed over and grabbed me by the shoulder. Excited incoherence. Last night's snacks are really SS class. What the hell is going on? What the hell are you giving me? Baby. I looked at him and spoke lightly. Now the cabinet master summons you. Let's go over first. I'll talk about it in detail when I come back. After saying that, my mind moved, directly crystallized the regular fragments in Nangang Xiao's body. Huge offerings are recycled. After all, now is not the time to completely help him recover. Crystal core Yi Bao. It cannot be casually exposed. Crystallization is recycled. The power in Nangang Xiao's body instantly dropped. Test again. It has been changed back to the C-class dragon template. His face instantly became depressed. But I was more determined. Last night's snack. There is definitely a way for him to completely revert this class template. Chen Mingxi happened to come out of the bathroom. I won't say a word. Took his hand and went straight to the highest command post of the moat pavilion. Nangang Xiao stayed in the apartment. I was excited and troubled. Excited is the hope of recovering talent. The trouble is that this kindness is too heavy. He didn't know how to repay him at all. He sat on the couch and rolled, thinking silently in his heart. That treasure is definitely priceless. It can't be exchanged for crystal nuclei at all, even if he was sold. I can't make up something equivalent. Think about it. His little face turned red. A bold idea came to mind. If you really can't do it, you can promise yourself. Out of the dormitory building, there is a special escort team waiting. Directly take us to the high command post. Along the way, every few steps were guarded by heavily armed soldiers. The atmosphere was solemn. It is enough to see the majesty of the city moat. We were taken to a magnificent manor. Walk through the layers of guards. Finally, enter a spacious and atmospheric office. The office is in the center, sitting a middle-aged man with a Chinese face. He was tall and strong. The aura is strong. He was not angry and self-deprecating. It is the moat pavilion. The cabinet master was on the phone at this time. The tone was surprised. Opposite is the bald instructor. I only heard the instructor smile and say the pavilion master. Or do you have an eye? At a glance, it can be seen that Midnight and Chen Bingxin are geniuses. You have to arrange hell-level training for them. Ordinary training is useless to them. The pavilion master looked puzzled about hell-level training. When did I arrange it? The instructor smiled at the pavilion master. Don't be modest. Before each session, you specifically told me. Add maximum difficulty to both of them. I did. Sure enough, the effect is amazing. It is also a hell-level training that can hone their strength. The pavilion master heard this. His face changed instantly, hurriedly opened the drawer and rummaged through it. The face became more and more ugly. He scolded his mother silently in his heart. You don't have to think about it. It must be his unsatisfactory son who is a stranger. Secretly took his communication token. In his name, I tripped up with Binksy. Deliberately increase the difficulty of training. Make things difficult for us. At this time, the guard outside the door reported. The cabinet master immediately hung up the phone. The emotions on his face instantly converged. It returned to its majestic appearance. The eyes that looked at me and Bing Shin were full of anticipation. Laugh loudly. I've heard about it for a long time. The Python Garden base produced two peerless heavenly pride. See you today. Sure enough, it lives up to its name. It's the dragon of our base city. Binkson and I bowed our heads slightly, humbly responded that the cabinet master had passed the award. The pavilion master put away his smile, pointing to the large base map on the wall behind him. The tone became serious. Speak slowly. Our Python Garden base city is close to the magic snake forest of the Warcraft Mountains. The area was flooded with snake-like monsters. There are also dragons entrenched in the shadows. Our moreover is to protect the base division. He has been dealing with the demon snake spirit for hundreds of years. Countless ancestors have paid their lives in exchange for today's stability. Ice Creek is single. Chun heard the words and subconsciously spoke. He said, you've worked hard. The base is everyone thanks you. I was shocked. Immediately reached out to cover Bingzi's mouth, whispered in her ear to stop talking nonsense. The pavilion master's words have 3 hidden meanings. Bingzi blinked, a puzzled face. I quickly explained the first. The moat is a base-style barrier. The cost is huge. His contributions were great. Second, our stable life is guarded by the city moat. Know how to be grateful. Third, he first praised us as Tianjio. Just want us to take a stand, or join the moat, or promise to protect the base division in the future. Bingzi suddenly realized. I was afraid for a while. I am glad I was around. Otherwise, he must have said the wrong thing. Offend this top boss. I let go of the ice stream. Look up at the pavilion master. The tone was sonorous and powerful, neither humble nor arrogant. The cabinet master is relieved. Our Python Garden base. It is that one day the magic relic will be completely pushed horizontally, clear all hidden dangers of Warcraft. The pavilion master's eyes lit up. Slap your thighs and applaud loudly, obviously happy with my answer. Then the conversation changed. His face was embarrassed. That being said, but now the reproduction speed of Warcraft is too fast. The strength is getting stronger and stronger. We are also under increasing pressure. I know it in my heart. The pavilion master is digging a pit. I want me to offer to join the Protectorate Pavilion. Work for him. I naturally see this kind of power and intrigue clearly. Smiled and responded to the pavilion master with peace of mind. Our youth training camp is full of pride. It will grow rapidly in the future. At that time, we will fully cooperate with the city guard, jointly guarding the base division. I deliberately emphasize cooperation rather than joining, clearly expressed that he did not want to be tied down. Attitude of free development. The cabinet master heard this. A hint of disappointment flashed in his eyes, but not reluctantly. After all, the peerless Tianjio has its own arrogance and path. Forcibly retaining them would be counterproductive. Seeing this, I was ready to take my left and leave. The pavilion master suddenly stopped us. The tone became gentle, with a hint of goodwill. Go back and train well. And one more thing. My son stole my communication token all the way. I stumble upon you in my name. After you go back, help me get the token back. By the way, teach him a good lesson. Let him have a long memory. Don't rely on your identity to do anything wrong. I had a break with Binksy. Respond immediately. I knew in my heart that the pavilion master was showing us goodwill. Take the initiative to expose your son's small actions. Let's let go and clean up. It not only resolved the previous difficulties and grievances, also sold us a favor. This cabinet master really has a deep mind, doing things without leaking. On the way out of the command post, I just reacted. It turned out that the previous seemingly long training was difficult. It's all people who deliberately make things difficult all the way. It's just that Binksy and I are too strong. I didn't take these difficulties seriously at all. And through the difficulties mania is rewarded. It's really to let people lift stones all the way. Smashed his own feet. Back to the apartment. Nanggong Xiao was still worried on the sofa. See us back. Stand up immediately. A cramped face. I don't know how to repay my kindness. Binksy came over, still holding Nanggong Xiao's arms. A playful smile. Speak directly to Xiao. Do you want to completely restore this level 5 Claude Golden Dragon template? There is a way to have a late night snack. And I agree to you to conclude a contract with supper. Nanggong Xiao was completely stunned. Eyes widened, looked at Binksy in disbelief, stuttered and asked Sister Binksy, You are serious? A beast master can only contract one alien summoned beast. You really agreed to my supper contract. In this world, between the Beast Master and the summoned beast, it is a one-on-one contract of life and death. Once concluded, cannot be changed. Banksy as the original contractor of the supper. He was actually willing to let the supper contract someone else. This is simply an operation against the sky. Banksy nodded heavily. Think of a high-end safari restaurant. The food licked the red lips, smiled and said of course I agreed. You are in level dragon template. The three of us joined forces. In the future, you will be invincible all over the world. There is also endless high-level magical beast meat. I looked at the two without hesitation. Directly from the system space. Take out 2 rule fragments to crystallize. Wrist flick. The 2 crystals turned into light mist at the same time. Integrated into Nanggong Xiao's body. This time the energy is completely sufficient. Nanggong Xiao's body stiffened. A powerful force that destroys the world. Gushing out of the body. The power of the contract directly pierces the sky. The incomplete template was completely completed. He couldn't help but let out a soft snort. The little face instantly turned red. Shyly covered his mouth. The feeling of breaking through the limits of what you lose. It's too wonderful. I picked up the detector on the ground. It was handed over to Nanggong Xiao. He trembled as he tested. A dazzling line of text instantly popped up on the screen. Level 5 Clawed Golden Dragon Template. Perfect. In the next second, Nanggong Xiao's whole body soared with golden light, incarnate into the cute and domineering form of the dragon-eared girl. 2 pointed golden dragon ears grew on the top of his head. The eyes changed from the original black and bright colors. It became the supreme golden yellow. The whole body is surrounded by dragon power, noble and domineering. Lin Shi was so excited. Around him, touching left and right, repeatedly marveled. It's Long Erniang. It's so cute. I approached Nanggong Xiao, pointed to his face and laughed and teased. I helped you completely restore this level template. Isn't it nothing? Nanggong Xiao's little face turned red. Without the slightest hesitation, he stood on tiptoe and kissed me on the face. Then he threw himself directly into my arms, buried his head shyly. I was too poor. There is no equivalent exchange. Baby, I'll compensate you for myself. Is it okay to follow you for the rest of my life? The corners of my mouth rose. His mind moved. A contract with golden light of the law appears out of thin air. This is breaking the rules of the world. Symbiotic contract. It can realize the sky-defying binding of one master and multiple beasts. Protected by the laws of heaven and earth. Sign it from now on. You and I coexist. No one dared to deceive him. I said in a deep voice. Nanggong Xiao did not hesitate at all. Even if you wonder why you can conclude a double contract, still firmly on the contract, leave your soul imprinted. The moment the imprint fell, the world changed colors. A deafening sound. The dragon's roar that resounded through the sky erupted from the void. The golden light is high. Nanggong Xiao and I were instantly wrapped in golden light. Disappeared in place. A supreme dragon enveloped the entire apartment. It even spread to the entire academy. The next second, the whole body is golden. The majestic oriental divine dragon, soaring into the air in the living room. Rabbit eyes, deer horns, bull mouths, hump heads, tiger paws, eagle claws, fish scales, and snake bodies. Perfect oriental dragon form. The scales shone in the golden light. The trees are full of majesty. This is Nanggong Xiao's ontological form. Level 5 Clawed Golden Dragon.